Hi everybody, this is Debbie and Jimmy with Nana Feeding the Hearts. We are still in Florida, another Florida edition.
Yay.
Yay. So tonight, it's been kind of hard for Jim and I to cook for two. We're so used to cooking for 5 to 6 people. So tonight, I'm going to do little mini meatloaf patties with us, for us, and 2 or 4. It can make up to 4. I have a pound, maybe a little over a pound, so you might want to just do a pound of hamburger. So let's make some mini meatloafs and see
Okay,
what
sounds
happens.
good.
And I'm actually going to try to put them in my iron skillet. We'll see if it fits. Okay. All right. So first we're going to start off with just minced onion. I'm keeping this very simple. So you use what you have in your kitchen. So I will put all the directions and ingredients and what you need to put in this little meatloaf. So I'm putting some minced onions in. Probably a half a teaspoon. But like I said, I'll confirm that later. Some minced garlic, probably about a half a teaspoon. About a half a teaspoon or less of pepper and salt. Get in there. And then, of course, probably about a half a teaspoon or more of your Italian seasoning. Can you see it?
I can see it.
All right. And 1 egg.
I've got a brown egg today.
I've got some brown eggs today. There you go. Pretty brown egg at that. All right. So let's mix this first. Get it all well combined. And you can always add or take away, if you like more garlic, you like more salt, pepper, whatever you desire. Like Jim and I talked about many times, it's all suggestion. You go like, I'll make mine this way. Please do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love suggestions. Please, put some suggestions on. This is just a little mini recipe I found. Kind of an easy one we throw together at home. Just something easy. Nothing real. I have some that's really in depth, with the green peppers and onions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good, too.
Really good. Cheese and milk, it's whatever you want to do. This is just like something simple you have just to throw together for two. All right. And we're going to do some breadcrumbs, which are also Italian style. About a 1/4 cup. And if you need more as you're stirring, we can put a little bit more. Let's just put a little baby, and we'll do that by look and here. And once we put the other ingredients, liquid ones in, we'll put some more of these breadcrumbs. You can use crackers, bread, whatever you like. But the Italian breadcrumbs.
Oh, that'll be really good.
That's good flavoring, doesn't it? Okay. So now we will get into the liquids. I'm going to do a tablespoon of ketchup. And you could do more, like I said. Woo! I may do 2. Because I got a bit more hamburger here than I anticipated. So we don't want to be dry.
That's right.
All right. Like I said, just make it up as you go. Whatever works. And a little bit of that fancy word, Jimmy.
Worcestershire, right?
The worst name ever.
Worst
what my
name
friend
ever.
Janine says. Yeah. Worcestershire sauce. Yeah. Yeah. But tablespoon.
We all know what it is. This is hard to pronounce.
It's hard to pronounce. I don't know why somebody named it that way. I'll have to figure it out.
No, we'll have to research it out.
I think it just make us suffer. Embarrass ourselves on camera or in life. All right, here you can use a tablespoon of barbecue. I have the honey barbecue sauce or A1 steak or any type of steak sauce. Yeah. If you don't have this, you can use steak sauce. I did not have steak sauce, so I'm using barbecue sauce. So it gives a good little flavor. There you go. Yeah. All right. This out of the way for you. Okay, that's all these ingredients. And like I said, I can add in more breadcrumbs if I need to. But right now I just want enough to make up a couple patties just for you and I. Then I could come back and make some more later. And that's the good news about it. You can always add, you can't take away. So I hear.
Mm-hmm.
So
a lot of truth to that, isn't there?
Yes, there is a lot of truth. All right. I think I can probably make a decent patty here for us.
It's been a while since we've had meatloaf, so I'm looking
It's
forward
been a
to
while,
this.
actually, since we have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going in with my hands. My hands are clean. I saw a lady with her apron. It said, "My hands are clean" on her apron.
I like it.
Because those who cook, we always like, "My hands are clean, I promise," you know.
Uh-huh.
So, but I always try to ensure people that our hands are clean. And I want to make a pretty nice size patty for you.
Well, I think I'm up for the task.
Okay, good. You can make it in loaves, like a shape of little baby loaves, or you can make it into a round patty. You know, there's options. So, I don't know. I do loaves or patties.
Well, that's a good question.
I know. All right, let me see if I get a couple patties in here. If not, I can make them a little oval shape.
I think it's going to work.
Okay. All right.
I just love anything in an iron skillet. I don't know why.
Everything tastes better in iron skillets. Just saying. Oh, I was raised on iron skillet. Cornbread.
Oh, yeah. You make some really good cornbread.
Homemade cornbread, yeah.
In the iron skillet.
Absolutely. Baked beans.
Mm-hmm.
Done baked beans, beanie weenies in iron skillet before. That's one of our, another video, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure it's thick enough for you. For me, this one.
Yeah.
Whichever. I think we'll get two in here successfully.
Yes.
All right. Press down a little bit in the middle. Let's see. I didn't want to have this on too soon. I was afraid to turn it on. So what we're going to do, we're going to fry these a little bit, cook them for 2 minutes on the first side. Then I'm going to flip it and cook it for another 2 minutes. And then we're going to put it in the oven. Okay. All right. I've got 2 minutes on the first side. Let's see if I can flip it over for the second side.
Oh, yeah. Get that little crust
Got
going.
your little crust going here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to do another 2 minutes on this side. And then we're going to put it in the oven for about a 350, maybe for 20, 25 minutes. And then what we're going to do while that's in the oven, I am going to make the glaze topping for it. Okay? Okay, we're going to make the topping, the glaze for the meatloaf patties. So it calls for 1/4 cup of your ketchup. This is a glaze I love making.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay. And you can even put extra, which I love to make extra, for the side. You can dip it in.
Mm-hmm.
So good to use it as a dip. Okay, get all that good ketchup out of there. All right, now a tablespoon of brown sugar, already pre-measured, and it's going to call for a teaspoon of mustard, and hopefully it's opened.
We'll find out.
I don't think it is. Ah, it's open, folks.
Okay.
Didn't want to work though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that one lid off, could you?
Yeah. Let's just do a
improvise.
Improvise. There we go. There we go.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. Mustard, it likes to stain, so you gotta be careful. That's why I have an apron on, because I tend to be messy some days. Oh, shoot. All right. I don't know why that wouldn't come up for me.
You're being stubborn, wasn't
We'll
it?
investigate that later. And I'm going to just cover that up a little bit so I don't get it on my clothes. All right. Always have napkins around people. And just stir it real fast, like this. Mix it up. And it makes a great glaze for your meatloaf. You can put a little bit on it even before you put it in the oven, or you can just put it on, like I'm going to in a minute. This is about done, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the patties out of the oven, and I'm going to glaze it really well, and then I'm going to amp up my oven to 400 and let this bake for another 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be kind of watching it closely, and we may be even. There's my timer right there. It's perfect. Perfect for to get it out of the oven, and then we're going to maybe top it with some bacon we just made, so see you. Perfectly done, already done. I actually baked them for 15 minutes, so we're going to change the recipe because I cooked them 2 minutes on each side prior, so I just only have to bake them 15 minutes, and we checked them on and it's perfectly done. So we're going to just put a little bit of this ketchup on here, glaze. So good. I'm trying not to touch the iron skillet.
It's very hot.
I do not want to trip to the ER tonight or urgent care.
No.
Just make these babies taste good.
I
know, right? All right, I'm going to save just a little bit out. And then I'm just going to put some baby skinny bacon on there.
Yeah. It's center cut, but they really cut that thin.
I think they cut it really thin. But we don't care. Bacon's bacon.
Bacon is bacon.
Right, we'll take it. All right, so now I'm going to put this back in the oven. When my oven gets back up to 400 degrees, maybe 5 minutes, I'll watch it, and then we'll get out. We're going to put them on top of some cheesy mashed potatoes with green onions. All righty, we'll be back in a minute. I have some bacon. It smells amazing.
I totally second that.
I am so excited. You don't even have to add the bacon, but it took about 15 minutes, like I said, to just completely bake them and put your topping on it and a little bit of bacon if you want it or not. So I made some cheesy mashed potatoes. Now, if you have the time, you can make them homemade. If you don't have the time, you know what to do.
That's right.
You know where to go. You know where to find them at Walmart.
There's good options.
Dollar General. There's instant mashed potatoes for working moms or people who are tired. Just saying. No judgment. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. And there are people who don't like cheese in this world. Don't add the cheesy, just regular mashed potatoes. And if you like cheese in this world, you know, you can just cheese it up some more. Yeah. There you go. This is going to be dinner. We have some green beans on the stove cooking. Isn't that pretty?
Yes, it is.
Oh, too good to eat. I might take a picture of that. So, yeah. But I will eat it. I will take a bite. Let me see how good this really
Once again, use caution.
Use caution.
It's right out of the 400-degree oven.
That's true. And this is perfectly cooked. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly cooked.
Yes.
That's a good bite. Oops. Get off onion. Wow. Well, this is cooling. Jim and I's time here in Florida is coming to an end, sadly. We're going to be heading back to Kentucky this week. So Jim and I appreciate y'all's time for our what we call Florida editions videos that we've been making while here in Florida. And this is, of course, our last one here, our mini meatloafs. So pray you check us out when we get back home to Kentucky again. We pray that your blessings and Jim's prayer, he's always praying over our videos before we start. And I want it to permeate through the video into your home, into your life, his covering, his blessings, and his prayers over you. And I pray this is feeding your heart, your spirit, and your tummy. So let's see what it tastes like.
All right. We're finishing out strong our editions here in Florida. So some really good meal.
Oh, so flavorful. And it was just simple.
Oh, yeah.
And so delicious. So delicious. I am just excited about this little mini meatloaf for us. Perfect for you and I. There was enough meat left over to make 4. So if you have a family of 4, there you go. Bake them in the oven. You don't have to do this iron skillet.
I don't know, but it's something about them iron skillets.
I know. I know. So I'll put directions on my video for both in a baking dish or the iron skillet. I'll do both for you guys. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Please hit like, notification button, and please remember to subscribe. We appreciate it. Thank you.